because I work hard. And people might get the wrong idea because sometimes I might have a 20-minute break and I'll savor it. I'll be with the kids for 20 minutes and I'll be like, and I'll do a little video and this. But that's 20 minutes. And then I'm back on it. And I don't even have to do that. But you've just got to, you've got to work hard. If you haven't got time, maybe get up an hour earlier. So you're a university student, cool. Just work hard, manage your time, and just accept that if you're young, you got to put the hours in. And how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I mean, if you're doing work and you're loving it, I mean, how hard did I work when I was 22, man?
Very hard.
Like ridiculous. When I was 19, ridiculous. I still work hard now, but then I did all the hard work with no play at all. I used to get up at 5 a.m., go to a networking event. Then I used to start my day after the networking event finished at like 9 a.m. I'd do my whole day, and then my day would finish at like 6 p.m. And then I'd drive to a networking event and do a pin meeting, or I'd speak or whatever. Then I'd network at the bar afterwards, 10 till 11. Then I'd go home. I'd get back about midnight. Midnight. Boom, same story. That was my standard day. 6 days a week. That was what I did, like constantly. I'd drive to Edinburgh just to go and speak to 10 property investors. Rather than saying like, oh, where how can I find property investors? I'd just be like, okay, where are property investors? In Edinburgh, that's no problem. I'll go. Didn't I? Okay, I'll go. I've got to be there. If there's 10 property investors there, I'm going to go. And I'm going to tell them about my products. I'm going to tell them about my services. I'm going to pitch them some deals. I'm going to try and get them to joint venture with me. And guess what? If no one does and I have to leave empty-handed, no problem. At least I've got their business cards. I've whacked them on my mailing list. 7 of them now are on my mailing list. Great. Next. Like that's the kind of dogged determination and maniac business savviness you need to get. If you want to be really successful, if you want to be a bit successful, you want to be financially free and make £2,500 a month in rental income, no problem. You can do that just by working a few hours a week. Oh, give it some years, no problem. You want to be really successful, or you want to become financially free really fast, you just got to go crazy. And everyone has the same amount of hours in the day. Donald Trump has the same amount of hours in the day as I have in the day, as Russell does, as the employee, as the housewife, as everybody. And I'm not judging anyone or saying anyone's in a better position. I'm just saying we all have the same amount of time. So time, I just don't see time. It can possibly be an excuse, personally. What do you think?
I agree.
I mean, your channel is great. I subscribed.
I agree.
What's he said back?
He said, thanks, Samuel. I thought I was working hard, but obviously not hard enough.
Maybe you are working hard. Maybe you're working hard, but you haven't done it for long enough to see the results. What are you saying?
It's also about like eliminating the stuff that you don't need to do.
Yeah.
We do so much stuff. I mean,
nonsense.
I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been like Darren Hardy or someone, but he was talking about he decided to clock every time he did something during the day that was really worthwhile. And he was like, and he clocked, and he was ashamed at the end of the day. It was like an hour.
Let me show you something, okay? My mailbox, unread mail, is obviously you want to keep that at a minimum, right? You don't want loads of messages that are unread on your mailbox. Here's my mailbox. I don't know if you can see that. There are my 2 mailboxes. So I got 1,221 undealt with emails right here. I don't know if you can see that. And then here, 5,670. 5,670. There we go. They're my undealt with emails. Now, people might go, oh my goodness, that's terrible, Samuel. What a bad time management person you are. No. I don't care. I'm not interested. I'm only interested in getting done what I want to get done. That's it. I only want to get done what I want to get done. I don't want to answer everybody's call. I don't want to respond to everybody's. I don't care. I'm good. I'm just doing what needs to get done. And people, Russell's like, oh, jeez. Do you agree with me? People, here's what people do. They check their emails. They make sure there's no unread messages. They return their phone calls of everybody. And they spend their whole... Russell's same story, man. Russell's unread emails. I don't know if you can see this. Wait, can you see it? Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Gotta go close for Russell. 15,000 616 undealt with emails. Well, you look stressed, man. Are you stressed? Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Are you good? Are you good, brother? Guess how he feels? Guess how he feels about that? He doesn't care. Why? Because he just wants to get done what needs to get done. And what happens is too many people worry about everybody else's urgent issues. I need to get back to this person because they told me it was urgent and they sounded stressed. Let them be stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm good. They're stressed. I don't care. I'm just doing what needs to be done. And that's how you got to do business. Because if you honestly, and you might think, oh, I don't like that, Samuel. That's inconsiderate. I don't care. I don't care. I piss off a lot of people. Guess what? I don't care. I don't care. People live their whole business life trying not to upset people, trying to be liked, trying not to piss people off. And all they do is they're just responding, getting up in the day and they're responding to calls. They're responding. I don't respond to anything I don't want to respond to. What I do is I get done what needs to get done. And in the same way to my friend that was talking about time management, what I'd say is, what do you need to get done this year, this month, this week? Write it down. Don't do anything else. You get all these messages from people telling you to do stuff. Who cares? Because once you look after yourself, and you might think it's selfish, but I tell you what, I do more for people than most people do. We've got Samuel Leeds Foundation. We're building schools. We're bringing clean water out to Africa. I'm doing a lot. We're doing a lot as a business. We give 10% of our turnover, not profit, turnover, we give to charity. So I'm not saying be a selfish prick and don't care about anybody. What I'm saying is
Focus.
You just try and please everybody and respond to everybody, and that you're not going to get anything done. And you're going to have a never-ending to-do list. Do you know how long my to-do list is? I haven't got a to-do list. I don't even have a to-do list. I have a done list. I ring up Russell every day and tell you, this is what I've done today. What have you done? That's what I do, isn't it? What have you done today, brother? I've done this and this. Doesn't sound that productive to me, brother. Let me tell you what I've done, bro. Like, that's what we do. We don't compare to-do lists. Who gives a monkeys about your to-do list? Everyone's got a to-do list. This is my to-do list. And then you love ticking it off, right? Ticking it off, and then it's never ending. And forget that. Don't have a to-do list. What have you done? What have you done this week? That's why I want to ask you on every call on Wednesday. What have you done over the last week? I want to hear what you've done. What have you done? Get yourself a done list. And if you have got a to-do list, only have 4 or 5 things on your to-do list and have it for the whole year. And say, if I don't do these 5 things, firstly, if I do these 5 things this year, it'll be a good year. For me, there's only a few things. If I do these few things this year, it'll be a good year. So one of the things was putting all my academy training courses online. That's just one thing. Another one is getting down into the 14s in weight. That's one thing. Okay, a few things. By the end of the year, if I've done all those things, if I put all my courses online, if I've made this much money, if I've got down to my ideal weight, that would have been a good year. Right. Well, forget everything else. I only need to focus on these 4 things. That's it. Everything else can wait. I don't care about it. That's 4 things. And then every day I would say, what have I done towards these 4 things? So I said to us, what you done? I've worked out. Nice. What else? I've sold one of our new build properties. Great. Cool. What else? And I've also updated all our T's and C's. Great. Cool. Nice job. Here's what I've done. That's how you need to start thinking.